welcome to today's update. It is Tuesday the 5th of May and today was blood test day. So had my blood test this morning and I haven't officially got a call from my nurse. However, they called Ryan because I had a busy day at work and the clinic that I was working in doesn't have very good reception. So I figured it'd just be easier if they called him and let him know because he is available on the phone most of the day. So he has the results, I do not. However, I know that it's negative. So on the weekend I did some urine tests. So I've done 3 in total and they are all very negative. So there's absolutely no second line whatsoever. So I didn't do one this morning, but I did one on Sunday and on Saturday, and then I think I did one on Thursday as well. So I did one like pretty early, and then I waited, and then I did another one Saturday and Sunday, because I figured by Sunday I should definitely have somewhat of a second line there if it was going to be positive. So yeah, really bummed. I did end up testing early because I really wanted to like have some idea of what the result was going to be before I got that phone call, because I really wouldn't have coped very well getting a phone call A, at work and B, you know, like just hearing that negative result when, you know, it could go either way would have been really hard, because the crenone or the progesterone that you're on, it messes with you. You seriously feel like you're pregnant. I've had many of the pregnancy symptoms. So I've had the cramping, I've had the bloating, I've had the constipation, I've had the sore tender boobs. My boobs just feel massive at the moment, to the point that I actually had to go buy a new bra because I was spilling out of my current bras. So definitely noticed those sort of things. I didn't have any spotting, or I still haven't really had any spotting. I had a tiny bit on wiping yesterday and nothing since. So it was kind of like, well, I've got some of the symptoms, but I knew obviously that the progesterone gives you a lot of those symptoms. And I've had headaches and just generally feeling really tired. So it messes with you so much, and it gives you that little glimmer of hope that it actually has worked, which is really not very nice. So yeah, big fat negative for me. So that really, really sucks. Pretty much on Sunday I spent most of the day in bed, really upset. But I kind of feel like I'm at the stage where I'm okay with it now. Like, obviously I'm still upset, but I'm not. I felt like I've dealt with it now. I've had my day of mourning, and I feel like now I can move on. So I'm still waiting for AF to arrive. The last 2 or 3 days I've had terrible cramps, to the point where if I didn't know any better I would have thought that I was on my period. Like, they're terrible, and I normally don't get cramping like that leading up to my period. Like, I don't ever cramp until it actually starts. So it's weird to have all this cramping and not bleed, and I don't know if that's like a side effect of the progesterone. However, the nurse this morning told me if I was going to bleed, I would just bleed. Like, the progesterone wouldn't stop it. So that's what she said to me this morning. So I'm waiting for that to arrive, and then the plan that I spoke with the nurse this morning, and she said that if it was negative, the plan would be to start back on the pill on cycle day 2. That way, you know, I can get back on the pill and go for another round, you know, when everything is in order. You know, like last time, I have to wait for the Medicare checks to come back and that sort of thing. We're also going away on holidays, so hopefully that'll make that time go a little bit quicker. So that's basically what I'm waiting for now. I have to, when Ryan gets home tonight, I'll have a chat with him about it and just find out whether the nurse told him anything different, because I'm assuming that we'll have to go back in at some point to have a doctor's appointment and to chat with the doctors again so that they can get me a plan for my next cycle. So I'm not exactly sure when that will be. I'm assuming once I've got my Medicare checks and I've paid the balance for this cycle that I can then go on and do that. Like I said, we're going away on holidays very soon, so this is my last week of work and then I've got 2 weeks off, and we are going to Bali for a wedding, so we're really looking forward to that. I guess this means I can enjoy some cocktails on the beach and that sort of thing, and I don't really have to worry about like the dreaded Bali belly and that sort of thing, and being pregnant and worried about what I can and can't eat and that sort of thing. So I guess in a way, you know, there are some pros to it, but definitely would have preferred to be pregnant. In saying that though, I'm really happy that we actually made it to this point, because, you know, our first cycle we didn't even get any eggs, so I really wanted to this round at least get a little step further than that, which was to actually get eggs, and we actually made it 2 steps further. So we got eggs and then we got an embryo and we actually made it to transfer. So I feel like this was not at all a waste or anything. I feel like we now sort of know what works and that sort of thing, so that we'll have a better idea of what to do next time to make it work. So it's not all bad news, but obviously I would have preferred to have been pregnant right now, but it obviously wasn't meant to be. So I think that's about all I have to update you guys on. I probably am thinking that I might go to weekly vlogs. At the moment work is just really busy, and I guess in the next few weeks there's not going to be a whole lot to update you guys on, and I will be going away on holidays obviously, so that is going to affect my ability to film and upload a video, because I'm guessing that the Wi-Fi in Bali isn't going to be amazing. So that is my update. I will try to update you guys at the end of this week. I've got my nieces coming up, so I am going to be very busy for the first week before we go to Bali. So I can't promise that I'll get around to filming or putting up a video, but I'll try, and I'll try to take some footage in Bali as well, so that you guys have something. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!